Upanishad is done by two rishis, but we do not know both of their names. Let us go to the second Shanti mantra. Because of two rishis, two Shanti mantra. Om Apyayandu Mamankani Vak Pranachakshuhu Srotram Ado Balamindriyani Cha Sarvani Sarvam Brahma Upanishatamaham Brahma Niraguryam Mama Brahma Niragarot Aniragaranamastu Aniragaranamastu Tadatmani Nirade Ya Upanishatsu Dharmaste Mayi Sandhu De Mayi Sandhu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. This has got a beautiful meaning. Let me repeat. Om, may my limbs become strong. Also let my speech, prana, vital, air, sight, hearing and all the sense organs be vigorous. The entire existence is the Brahman of the Upanishads. May I never deny Brahman. May Brahman not deny me. Let there be no denial at all. Let there be no denial, at least on my part. Whatever virtues are in the Upanishads, may they abide in I, who am devoted to Atman. May they abide in me. Wow, beautiful. He says, let my limbs become strong. Limbs become strong means let my body become strong, so that I can study the Upanishads. Let my speech, prana. Prana does not mean air. Understand? Prana means the energy which goes through air is what is prana. Prana, vital air. Sight. Sight means seeing. Hearing, your hearing capacity. And all the sense organs, the touch sense and all the other sense organs be vigorous. Let them all become more alive. Let them all become more energetic. The entire existence is the Brahman of these Upanishads. What we call it as Brahman in this Upanishad. That is what is the entire existence. Entire divinity or God. May I never deny God. May I never deny Brahman. It means most of the time the problem is sometimes if our ego is hurt, we start denying the whole thing. I have seen many people, as long as I smile and talk to them only, they will come. I am God for them, I am everything for them. They will praise, aha, like this I have never seen Swami, everything. Sometimes the moment I try to train them, or I try to teach them, or I try to give them some little bitter medicine. Actually, if your stomach is filled with worms, you will be given neem leaf. Have you seen in the villages? Villages they will nicely grind that neem leaf and give you in the early morning. How many of you have taken? The young age, oh, so many. They will give you. If somebody gives you neem leaf, how you feel? And not only you fire them, you hate them. But how much of good it does, you don't understand. Same way, whenever the master gives a little bitter medicine, whenever he says something sharp or straight, what do? You start denying the whole thing. I have seen some guys, when they are around me, they will tell all sorts of things. They will tell too much. They will tell all sorts of things. Oh, like this I have never seen. Like this I have never seen the master. He is everything, he is God, he is this, that, everything. And then the moment their ego is denied a bit, and they will turn the whole And then they will try their best to whatever they want and to speak whatever they think. That's the same thing here. Upanishad says, may I never deny Brahman. Sometimes, if our ego is hurt, we deny even God. I've seen somebody challenging God. If you are really God, come and do this work for me. If you are not going to do, you are not God. As if God is waiting for these fellows, command. The moment he commands, just jump and do. Ego sometimes starts denying even the Brahman, divine. May I never deny Brahman. May Brahman not deny me. Of course, when you don't deny the Brahman, Brahman never denies you. Let there be no denial at all. Nobody should deny each other. Let there be no denial, at least on my part. Finally, he surrenders. I cannot ask, you should not even deny me. Even asking that much is denying you. Even if I ask that you should not deny me, means what? I am conditioning. So I cannot even say that much to you, oh Lord. At least let me not have denial from my part. It's a total surrender. Such beautiful surrender. Whatever virtues are in the Upanishads, may they abide in me. That's a beautiful thing. Whatever virtues are told in these Upanishads, let them all happen to me. Let them all become my experience in I who am devoted to the Atman. I am devoted to the Atman, the self-knowledge, so that, O God, let all these great things be in me. Let they abide in me. May they abide in me. That is what the Upanishad says. It's a beautiful prayer to the divine to give spiritual intelligence. And this is the prayer, beautiful. You understand? Even the earlier prayer asked only for a spiritual growth. This prayer asks for a physical health, mental health and spiritual health. Physical health is the sense organs, all these, let them all become strong. Mental health means, mental health is nothing but the attitude of listening and surrendering. Egolessness, that is what is the mental health. So he is asking for the mental health. Finally he is praying with a total surrender. Let me not deny you at all from my side. Let you abide in me. Let all the virtues abide in me. Even in your house, for your regular, if you any of you have got the puja habit, a regular meditating habit, you can use this mantra before starting meditating or puja. Because this mantra asks for all the three things. What else you can ask? These three only you can ask. The mantra asks for all the three things. So you can use this mantra as your prayer. Let me chant once more this mantra, then we will enter into the Upanishad. You just listen, that's enough. See, this Upanishad, these people, they are a little fanatic. They have not put that another one Rishi's mantra. They put only one mantra because another one Rishi belongs to Vaishnava Parampara. This is Shankara's commentary, na? So these two Rishis, actually these two Rishis, one is Vaishnava Rishi, one is Saiva Rishi. The enlightenment experience they are sharing. So these people, because it is a Shankara's commentary, they put only the Saiva Rishi's mantra.
Swami, they put on 98 pages.
But it is supposed to be front. It is supposed to, before starting the Upanishad, these two mantras should be chanted.
They put it after Katha Upanishad.
That is one. That is Katha Upanishad mantra, that is separate. That is the same mantra. No. See, Sahana Bhavatu is the same mantra for Katha Upanishad part also. For Katha Upanishad also the same mantra. But that is different. For Kena Upanishad, these two are mantra. See, there are some 15 Shanti mantras. That only comes for a different Upanishad. But for every Upanishad, you have to chant that Shanti mantra. These people are, this is Shankara's commentary, na? So they are fanaticism, they left that Vishnu's mantra. That mantra is Vishnu's mantra. But you don't have all this fanaticism. Let you understand, you see, you don't bother whether it is a Shankara's commentary, Ramanuja's commentary, or Madhva's commentary, or Bhamati's commentary, or anybody's commentary. You take the truths and be happy. There was one guy in Srirangam. He will have one big bell in his ears. Why, you know? If somebody says Shiva, he will shake his bell so that the Shiva word will not enter into his ears. Really? If somebody says Shiva, immediately, no, he will shake. So that the word Shiva will not enter into his ears. And another one fanatic was there. He was actually worshipping Vishnu. for a long time. Vishnu did not give darshan at all. So he decided, today onwards, I am going to change to Shiva. Enough. So he removed that Vishnu Murti and put it aside and brought new Shiva Murti and started doing puja. And that incense smell, but somehow by air, it slowly started going near the Vishnu's Vigraha. The fellow got so furious, jumped upon that Vishnu's Vigraha and caught hold of his nose. Caught hold of the Vishnu's nose. You fellow, all these days I have done puja to you. You never gave me darshan. You should not smell my incense sticks. He just nicely pressed the nose of the Vishnu Vigraha. Suddenly he saw he's pressing somebody's real nose. He opened the eyes and saw the Vishnu is really lying down. And Vishnu shouted, hey, leave me, leave me. Then this fellow took the hand out. Then Vishnu said, I accept your love and devotion. Ask for whatever boon you want. This fellow got totally surprised. He said, all these years I was worshipping you so much. But you never came and gave darshan. Now I was holding your nose so that you will not smell my incense. Why did you come now? Vishnu says, all these days you worshipped me, but you never really believed I am alive in this Vigraha. Now when you held my ears, when you held my nose, you really felt that I am alive in this Vigraha. I am living here. So I appeared. The moment the disciple felt that Lord is alive, immediately Lord appeared. Anyhow, but never go for the fanaticism. Let you chant both mantra. Let you understand both mantra. And in this group also, some of you may be Shankarites, based on the community wise. You see, the community wise, if they are Shankarites and Ramanujayites, they are told from the young age itself not to read the Shankara Bhashya, not to read the Ramanuja Bhashya. And this fight between Shankara Bhashya and Ramanuja Bhashya, you cannot imagine. You know that in this Panjapuri means this 5 city. Here there is a 5 city, Haridwar, Rishikesh, Uttaragasi. There are 5 cities. In this 5 city, totally 1 lakh ashram is there. 1 lakh ashram is the registered ashrams. 1 lakh ashram is there. The Panjapuri Sadhu Samajam. This Panjapuri Sadhu Samajam is the responsible for conducting Kumbh Mela. Kumbh Mela will be conducted only by this Panjapuri Sadhu Samajam. This Panjapuri Sadhu, if you are registered in this Panjapuri Sadhu Samajam, you will have the authority to go into that Kumbh Mela profession and all. Actually, we have authority. We are registered Sadhu Samaj. I belong to the Mahanirvani Akada, Puri Sampradaya. So this time in our bus, they are all talking. Next Kumbh Mela we should come, Swamiji. Anyhow, we belong to Mahanirvani Akada. I was telling you about this Panjapuri Sadhu Samaj. This 5 Sadhu Samaj only is authority to conduct Kumbh Mela. They are doing a great service, but 2-3 things you should understand. The Ramanuja Parambara Sadhus will not be given food in Shankara Math. Really. Shankara Parambara Sadhus will not be given food in Ramanuja Math. And if you are born in the Shankara's community, if you are born in IS family, you will be taught, don't read Ramanuja's commentary. And if you are a Vaishnavite, you will be taught, don't read Shankara's commentary. But don't have all those fanaticism. Take ideas from every corner and let you flourish. Don't have all these old things. Anyhow, at least our disciples don't have all these problems. Any of you have that problems? Our disciples never have all these problems. They are very clear. Anything truth, we will take and enjoy. Otherwise, leave it. And this Shankara Bhashya and Ramanuja Bhashya fight, you do not know. Still now it goes on seriously. In Kasi and all, there used to be debate. Even now, once in a year, the debate will happen. Debate will happen. Whether Shankara Bhashya or Ramanuja Bhashya. These people, this side 25 Pandits, all this size. And that side 25 Pandits, this size. Sitting and shouting at each other. You do not know. And if you go, you will run away. Really it happens. Don't think I am telling story. Really it happens. Even now, once in a year, Diwali time. Any of you have been to Kashi Diwali time? Diwali is the Utsava happens. That chariot with the laddu will be made. Mithai, yes. Yes, Annapurna's that Utsava. At that time, in Dasaswamedha Ghat, any of you, if you have seen? With the, yes. With that yellow dhoti. And Yajna Vivita, they will sit and this side, that side. They will sit and start arguing. It will go on even 2-3 days, you do not know. Shastra, what is that called? Shastra. It will go for 2-3 days. And once this fight was going on, somebody came and it actually happened. The fight was going on. Of course, I was not in that place. After that, all these things over, one guy came and asked me. I was actually sitting and chatting. Maybe some 20 kilometers away I was there when the Shastrat was going on. And one person who knows me already, he came and asked me, after attending all the Shastrartha. In Tamil Nadu, the Pattimandram goes on? Yes. Same way, but here it will go seriously. In Tamil Nadu, they all know, both party knows that it's just a joke. But here it's not like that. Seriously, it will go on. The guy who is defeated, he will shave his face like this and all. It will go on. It will go on very seriously, and shouting at each other in peak. And Shankara and Ramanuja will be laughing from up, looking at the whole drama. They both will be seeing from up and laughing the whole show. What is this? I preached love and you preached compassion. These both fellows are fighting with each other. And the big Utto Pundra and that. This, if you see, you will get frightened. And with all these things, and one more thing, the fighting time they will not eat. They cannot go out and come back. So between fighting itself, one more laddu. You should see the whole show. Actually, at least once in Deepavali, you should go and see the whole show. You should see it's like this side the one batch will sit and that side the other batch will sit. All will be they are all not mostly Swamis, mostly Pandits. With that yellow cloth, yellow Panchagacham, they will be sitting and with two Tindu, and they will be shouting, then one Laddu. Laddu will go inside, and again they will start shouting in high pitch. So this goes on. Every year this goes on. And still now never the end came. And finally somebody will get vexed and go away. Once one group leaves, other group cannot sit and shout, so they also leave. It's like a regular show. It goes on. And after the whole show is over, they will do the arati to that Peetam where they sat and shouted at each other. That's called Vyas Peetam. They do arati to the Vyas Peetam. Then only the golden Devi will be kept inside and locked. The golden Devi will come out once in a year. That golden Annapurni. 3 things will happen. Once that Devi will come out. The second thing that Snanam. Third thing, this Shastrartha. These 3 things will happen. And finally the Utsav will be over. One guy came and asked me, Swamiji, exactly what is the difference? What is exactly difference between Shankara Bhashya and Ramanuja Bhashya? What is the real difference? What is the exact difference? Tell me. I told nothing, 35 rupees. This is 40, that is 15 rupees, that's all. This book is 40 rupees, that book is 15 rupees. No other difference between Shankara Bhashya and Ramanuja Bhashya. What is the difference? 30 rupees. For that only, they are fighting with each other. So don't have all those things. Let me repeat this mantra. Please repeat. Just word by word I will repeat. Let you just repeat so that we will go to the next sutra. Om Apyayandu Mamangani Vak Prana Chakshusrotram Adho Balamindriyani Cha Sarvani Sarvam Brahma Upanishadam Maham Brahma Niraguryam Mama Brahma Niragarot Aniraga Ranamastu Aniragaranam Me Astu Tadatmani Nirade Ya Upanishatsu Dharmaste Mayi Sandhu De Mayi Sandhu Om